Here's another lost thought in response to Smash JT about when he went to Comic Con 2022. He went with his family to the Nintendo section, and it seemed that they're not having some sort of new games announcement there. Basically, it's more of products such as Hot Wheels, Lego, and when they went to the game area, they have games that's already been released before, and he kind of gave his opinion about it. So I'm responding to that one of what's going on, why on this Lost Thoughts, and I just forgot to put it up. So with that, here's my response to Smash JT on no Switch games during Comic-Con 2022 and its future. Hello guys, NautoAis here, and this will be a response to Smash JT on his video, We Quit. And it's all about how Nintendo at San Diego Comic-Con 2022, they did not have anything new about video games. It's all about license, merchandise, toys. And it's sort of interesting of the situation about this because if you remember in 2015 in a financial report during the Wii U era, of course, you know what happened to that console. It wasn't doing good. And one thing that Iwata basically said that they need to expand the Nintendo franchise so more people will know what Nintendo is, sort of a exposure strategy. So I guess they're following suit to this one. I'm just guessing. Because according to Smash JT, all they had was like Hot Wheels toy, Legos, they were there, and then a life-size Mario Kart. And then they have, he calls it like the Nintendo Playhouse, in which is you get to play Nintendo games in public. But apparently, and that kind of makes sense what Smash JT said, where are the new games, the unreleased game yet? Where is Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Where is Splatoon 3? What is going on? Why are you playing game that you already have that's already been released? That doesn't make sense. And yeah, he does have a point there. Remember, that's what E3 is all about. I mean, when Nintendo was at E3, they always going to showcase game that's going to be released later on. You get to play a game preview. That's what it is. And of course, 2022, there was no E3, so Nintendo is doing something different to a point that a lot of Nintendo super fans are, well, frustrated and agitated. And again, you got a lot of people such as RGT85, Switch Force, Nintendo Prime, and some other people who are kind of Super Nintendo fans to some extent. They love Nintendo, are frustrated. Are very, very frustrated, such as RGT85 talking about better watch it. More and more people now going to the cloud. Of course, you know, it kind of be the purpose of what the Switch is. But again, Nintendo Prime not happy with EA and some company not treating the Switch the same as the PS5 and the Series XS. And of course, Switch Force. I mean, you follow his channel. He was just frustrated left and right to Kingdom Come. You get the idea there. And the response really is, I'm going to put my tier of what's going on here. So he did say something such as, maybe the pandemic happened. That's true. Remember in 2020, people were having a hard time what's happening. Shinya Takahashi even admitted and said that they had plans and it got screwed because of the pandemic. Pikmin 3 Deluxe was supposed to be at spring. It got pushed back. Super Mario Brothers 3D World plus Bowser's Fury was supposed to be in 2020, got pushed to 2021 because again, they said the pandemic kind of screwed them that they didn't know what to do and a lot of first party game delays. Now moving to 2022, if you notice, yeah, for Nintendo themselves, it's not really too exciting to some extent with their first party game. So they've been releasing at least one first party game every month. So starting in June, actually they have two, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes and Super Mario Striker, that soccer game, the controversial one. And of course in July they're gonna have Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and then nothing in August right now. No one knows what it is. Some people say it could be that bad game that Nintendo did not want to release, or Kirby Buffet that they announced it on a Twitter drop. Again, who knows? September is Splatoon 3, and then on October is Bayonetta 3. So yeah, there is still some games there. Some said one per month at least. So What about November and December? Well, who knows? They even have apparently games that are ready to be produced, but they're just holding up for whatever reason, such as the Advanced War reboot. Basically, they're putting on hold due to in real life situations. So I'm not going to touch that one. Another one is Fire Emblem game. They said there's a new one working with Tecmo Koei and Gus. There was some leak. I don't know. Don't give a shit. Comes out. I'm gonna give my opinion when it comes out officially. Leaks, sometimes it can be fake, but if it's true, it is what it is. But yeah, apparently that game was already been out, but they're holding it off. Apparently it was supposed to be released during the anniversary. That didn't happen. Again, who knows what's going on there. So one of the theories, like I said, what the Smash JT said, pandemic could be screwing them. Second, a lot of people said that the new head of Nintendo are not the same as the one before. Potato, like I said before, each important person have pros and cons. I'm just going to say that Iwata has his pros and cons, Miyamoto, even Reggie, but to some extent, yeah, like if you see their time, they were actually much better. I mean, I have to admit that. Now you got Shuntaro Furukawa, Doug Bowser, Takahashi, Koizumi. They're now considered the new head for Nintendo. They're the one. Remember, Koizumi is the one that basically was the lead architect for the Switch. I mean, it might not be as, playing on the go is good, but at the same time, it's too basic in my opinion. But that's a different story there. And a lot of times, their procedures, their directions are different to some extent. Like I said, Furukawa is more business than Iwata. So, of course, the esport thing, I don't think Iwata had to deal with that to some extent. I think that started in 2016 and so on. I could be wrong. But, yeah, like I said, maybe it's not good in their business, according to Furukawa. Who knows? I don't know. But what does this mean of why that's happening? If the change of business could be, who knows? It could be also another thing is, remember what Furukawa's answer when they asked him about a new Switch? He said no comment. Maybe right now they're diminishing their resource on the Switch and they're getting ready to move on the new Switch, whatever. In 2023, maybe there is going to be that new Switch finally. A Switch that can rival the Steam Deck at least. Because if you don't know right now, with the Steam Deck, there are now people saying that I'd rather play the Steam Deck than on the Switch. Why? Because it's more powerful. Again, I keep going back to that, but whether you like it or not, sales may be good, but a lot of the developer, they probably want more power, so it'll be easy for them to develop their game in their vision without any restriction. I'm just saying there. I know it makes more sense to make games on the Switch first and then just remaster them on the PS5 and the Series XS, but again, you make your call. What do you think? I don't know. So possibly that the reason why they're not showing a lot of games and they're so quiet when it comes to their first party game, maybe they are starting to shift to the new Switch. Like people said, Breath of the Wild 2 could be on the new Switch. It could be also on the regular Switch. Who knows? And maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe Nintendo will also copy Microsoft and PlayStation and do a free upgrade. If the new Switch is just a souped up powerful version of the Switch, then it wouldn't be a problem. Because what people don't know, the Series XS, it is just more powerful than the Xbox One. I mean, if you notice, the interface is just way the same with better features, better performance of the machine. But to some extent, it's so the same that when you put an Xbox One game, it's easy to run on the Xbox Series XS. That's why they created the smart delivery. Same goes with Sony to some extent. You put a PS4 game, you can upgrade it to the PS5 game. Some of them, again, because the architect is so the same. From what I understand, even so, with the PS5, it has a different hub, but the architect and the user interface, to some extent, are the same. To a point that you can put a PS4 on a PS5, makes sense. Remember, the Wii, well, in the case with the GameCube and the Wii U, I know way different, but remember what people are saying, that the Wii is a souped up GameCube. Like, it was going to be a feature in the GameCube, but they said, hey, let's just make it to a different console. But that's a different story there. So maybe that's what they're going to do with the Switch 2, Super Switch, Switch Deluxe, Switch Pro, whatever you call that damn thing. Probably going to be the same as the Switch with architect and user interface, just more powerful. If they do that and parody it to the PS5 and the Series XS, maybe in 2023, things going to be turning around. Do I care? No. But I kind of understand what Smash JT was saying there, that probably 2022 right now is during a low time. They did that before with the Wii U, believe it or not. In 2016, 2017, they were in a very all-time low. They weren't making a lot of Wii U games. They were not making a lot of 3DS games to some extent. They were just, well, here are some games until the Nintendo Switch comes out in 2017. Remember, after a while, in the end cycle of the Wii U, they were not even releasing Wii U games per month. It was like every 4 months or so a Wii U game. So it could be that this is what's happening with the Switch. Maybe there is going to be the Switch 2 in 2023. Who knows? Again, there's still September, October, November, December, 4 months before 2023. So again, so maybe this low that no games was going on, what's happening with Nintendo, why they're doing this. Maybe they're just they're an all-time low right now. They're just making games, just trying to bring them out to keep the Switch owner busy until this new Switch. That's just my theory there. So there you go. That's my response to Smash JT. I kind of agree with what he said, what's going on. But maybe there are more things that's going on. Maybe 2023 is going to be the year of Nintendo. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a possibility. So we'll just have to wait and see. So with that, I'll see you guys later.